Please turn your sound on to hear full explanations of our answers. Thank you. Question is how to regrow hair naturally, and the answer is massage plus the right ingredients. Now, I just want to say something quickly about another method that you can take certain things that will affect. You see, hair loss is also affected by byproducts of hormones. You know, testosterone in your system. There's a byproduct called DHT, and the levels of that also affect whether you have hair loss or not. And you can take supplements such as things like the most famous one is one called saw palmetto. And the only problem is that that has quite a major side effect. I believe it enlarges your prostate or does something similar. Personally, I recommend that you stay away from these things that affect your levels of DHT. I really don't think it's wise to start messing with your hormonal levels just to get your hair back. You know, because it can have many other serious side effects too. Leave your hormones the way they are. Don't mess with your hormonal system. The other way is massage plus the right ingredients. So what I mean by this is, if you massage, the reason that you lose your hair is because your follicles aren't receiving the nutrition that they need from your bloodstream, and a big part of this is because your blood vessel network on your head, it just kind of degenerates as you get older. Now, the right kind of massage can work really, really well. You can buy like a handheld infrared so-called laser that apparently will stimulate the blood flow in your head. Personally, I think they're pretty useless. You're much better off just massaging yourself using your hands on a daily basis, you know, your fingers and your hands, and if you do it with the right ingredients, then it can magnify your efforts, and what will happen is the blood flow will come back to more normal levels, and you can actually resurrect your hair. If you have a bald spot on your head, that means that those follicles progressively produce thinner and thinner hairs as they degenerated until eventually they gave up. They weren't able to make any more hair. Now, so long as you haven't been bald in a particular spot for more than 2 years, then you can normally resurrect it. If you've been bald for like 5 years in a certain areas, then unfortunately you're not going to get your hair back there. But if you've been bald for like, say, up to 2, maybe 3 years, then usually you can get it back if you follow the right steps. You know, whether you're using drugs or natural methods, it doesn't really matter. Both are just as effective. So yeah, massage plus the right ingredients. Listen, if you want to know what these ingredients are, if you want to know not only the right recipe to follow, and it's very easy to follow, but also the right steps and other aspects of hair care that you can do to get your hair back, to regrow it. Because I don't know if you're aware, but there's a special kind of brush you can use to help you too. And this kind of brush, actually, the hair on it comes from the hair of an animal, and it's crazy, but it really helps you. So if you want to know the recipe, though, that's the primary thing. If you want to know the recipe for resurrecting your hair, please have a look down below in the description box. I'll put a link. If you click on that link, it'll take you to a website that will give you the recipe immediately. So please check it out. If you want to regrow your hair and you want to do it naturally, then you have to see this. Click the link. I'll see you soon in another video. Take care.